This is Mukuru slum in Nairobi, Kenya, where the Imara Healthcare Centre is located. It's hard to imagine living in these conditions. The lack of sanitation and clean drinking water, combined with poverty and poor housing, leads to a host of healthcare issues. This video looks at measures that have been taken to make the Imara Healthcare Centre sustainable. Peter Inoti and Francisco Muthoni established the health centre in 2002, but they had no government support, and it was a struggle to keep the centre afloat. A large part of their business is family planning and reproductive care for women and their families. At the clinic, they deliver over 300 babies a year. By the time Alan and Mona Fox visited the centre in February 2011, there were signs that it was not on the path to sustainability. The premises needed repair and refurbishment, and there was a serious and urgent drainage problem. Also, they needed to generate more income, as they were having difficulty keeping staff due to low wages. Following their visit, Alan and Mona joined the Rotary Club of Eganville, and an agreement was signed in 2012 to provide support to the Imara Centre. Accreditation by the National Hospital Insurance Fund was seen as the solution. Under Kenya's National Health Plan, people must select a health facility to belong to and pay that facility a monthly premium. But gaining accreditation required an investment in the refurbishment and expansion of the centre. They also needed to buy more medical equipment, beds, and bedding. A significant investment was made with the help of a partner from California, Imani Care International, which has yielded dividends. So, what has been accomplished? Well, the centre looks very different today than it did in 2011. The wiring has been upgraded, plumbing improved, and waste is now connected to the municipal sewer, and the premises have been expanded to make space for 30 beds. An investment was also made in people. Rotary has trained 14 community health workers who are now out in the community providing care in the home and enrolling clients as members of the centre. The 8-day training was enthusiastically received by the students, but more training is needed. The health workers perform a valuable role in connecting the clinic to Mukuru's different communities. Sometimes this outreach connection even saves lives.
During the last visit, Alan's visit, we were able to identify a child who was extremely sick and almost at the point of death. The parents were not able to take the kid to the hospital, and they didn't have even the resources.
The community health workers heard about the boy's condition and took him to the Mama Lucy Hospital, where he was treated for a severely enlarged appendix. A week later, he was back in school. Another example of the value of the health workers is the case of an old man who had a stroke and needed his blood pressure checked regularly.
We are thankful for paying visit to this house to see our father, how he's doing. May God bless you.
In addition to providing home care, the health workers have also participated in campaigns to stamp out infectious diseases in the slums. For instance, last December, they took part in a polio eradication campaign and vaccinated 6,400 children. Then in May, they vaccinated 6,500 children against measles, mumps, and rubella. At last, in August 2016, the Imara Centre was finally granted inpatient accreditation, and this is expected to put the centre on a firmer financial footing. Critical to our success in fundraising was developing a relationship with a host partner in Nairobi. We are fortunate to have the support of the Rotary Club of Syokimau for our current grant application to purchase operating room equipment. Also, the Rotary Club of Milimani supported our previous district grant to train health workers. Now that the centre is accredited, what further challenges does it face? The top priority is the implementation of inpatient care, but there's also need for additional medical equipment. And transportation is a major issue, both for the health workers to get out into the community and for the elderly and infirm to get to the Imara Centre. Here's an opinion on the transportation issue.
The ambulance, maybe you have credit, the ambulance is called, it's not coming. You have to look for a taxi. You don't have money, the people are looking up for you.
Additional training for the staff and health workers is also important.
So, the training was so good. The way we were trained, we gained a lot. Yeah.
And we also need more trainings to gain more knowledge because there's so much going on in the community, especially in the slum. There are children who are getting gender-based violence. We need such things to know how to handle such things. Yeah.
Much has been accomplished in the last 5 years. With accreditation, we can be optimistic that Mukuru residents will be able to access quality, affordable, and holistic healthcare at the Imara Healthcare Centre.